Like Infinite. Money don't grow on trees. No trees, huh? Ain't nothing in this world for free. Can't hold back though, you know. I wish I could. So we close our eyes. Wasn't looking for a ride. I want the money, not the life. If you wanna live this kind of life, money don't grow on trees. Oh, hey, Wilson. Oh, that was a good bump. Wow. How's the audio? You hear me all right? Even though the music's going? Oi, oi. Here comes a copyrighted song. It's the same. On the news. Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. Hey, Theo, just hit the yard with the hose, get it all like a steamy environment out there. Yeah, yeah. Monk was telling me, Wilson. No, no, I didn't see that. Living soil did. I got scanned YouTube this morning. Again at lunch. Hey, we all learn it, bro. We all learn it. Yeah, mending can be many. You feed, you either amend the soil to feed the plant, but with nutrients made that are already broken down by microbes. Otherwise, you every time you amend the soil, you're feeding the soil, the microbes, that whole environment. But anyway, look that the turtle. Yeah, my grow nuke for hydro after the micro. So yeah, if you amend your soil, like you add things to soil, you're feeding microbes. It's all breaking down in that soil to become uptakeable for the plant. But they do make nukes that don't need to go through a microbe, but they are expensive. Na 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 na. No-till people add to the top. So yeah, you're unless you have like a rainforest in your backyard that's breaking down all around you, you add to it. After a certain amount of crop, you'll just deplete your soil. It'll turn to sand and blow away in the wind. Boom, boom, boom. On. Okay. Some of the more sciencey lads were saying that as you pick up more terpenes, down. It's like they were saying there's like a balance. Oh, dude, that what's got me about that fair is it hasn't hit people hard as it probably should. I mean, I have seen it before, and the first time I seen it was a monk set himself on fire. He used diesel or petrol with oil in it anyway, because it fucking burned for ages. But that was like some crazy shit. It like imprinted on me. Won't forget. And I don't know if it desensitized me for this one, but I don't know. Hey, Des. Your right leg up. And then you got servicemen setting themselves on fire in protest of their job and what the government asked them to do. Things are weird, huh? Know that 60% of all the people in the U.S. Defense Force can't afford to live basic living. 39% can't afford food. 50% or some shit like can't afford housing. Craziness. Should be looking after your army, after your military. Not pissing them off, making them live hard. What are they fighting for? Now, 50% of them are married and whatever amount have children, like 40% of them have children or whatever. So they know what they're fighting for. They're fighting for their family. They keep the country intact. They keep the family intact. What are the rest of them doing? Hey, look. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick on a dude for setting himself on fire. Like I'm not gonna say he's nuts or like if that's what your comment is, not the full quid. 7 billion people. One person that day had the balls to remind everyone with his life what was going on. I didn't even turn mine on yet. Overcast all day. For like 2 hours of solar, that was it. I'm playing the game. Doing alright with 10, bro. Something like 7 or 8 or some shit. Hooked up to battery bank. That thing fucking cranks. And even if it's on 5 hours a day, it'll supply enough into the batteries to run the house all night. And it'll run the house, the excess runs the house all day for free. Can't remember the conversion. Food ran another. I was under the house today. Ran another PowerPoint, green PowerPoint. My batteries are nickel iron, so their voltage and their charge is weird. I can't buy a charger that will do it. So I'm using a welder. Now I'm thinking of ways to have the welder like automated in a way that it'll turn itself up and down depending on the sun. I've got an old spinny power meter in the shed. I might use that spinning wheel when it changes direction. So when it's going one way, it's feeding into the house, and when it's going the other way, it's drawing from the house. So when it goes switches to draw from the house, it can trip a switch that'll turn the charger down until it flicks back the other way. The old Tasman wanted to jump up on the live, but I don't know if I'll be on long enough. Yeah, he's knocking off till 5. Still going to go until 5:30. Bong bong. They'll be all separate. So these days, your unit, like your windmill, your turbine, unless you put the windmill on the turbine on the windmill, in which case the windmill can pump water and while it's spinning also create electricity. They have inverters for wind turbines. They have a high speed brake on them. They're not dear. The solar's pretty fucking simple. If you live in Australia, Dave, I'd be going fucking eBay, get like a used uh, inverter. It's not like one that someone just got their home upgraded. You can buy them for like $80. I was buying from China, $120. I had five of them. Three of them blew up like after like 5 years. But I just didn't like that. I changed the high voltage instead of high amp. Hey, goggly. Yeah, I just put the turbine, attach the turbine to the windmill. If you want to try and combine it, that's it. That's what I combine because them two are basically the same thing. No, no, if you're in credit, bro. We blast through power here. I was amazed that I had a bill. That works on a large scale, Dave. The pumping water up to a high point. Small scale is like, mm, you want to get that water up there with as minimum power as possible. With a commercial one, you got fucking mountains, rivers. Maybe you could do it like thermally. Yeah, Jeff. We'll give it a couple more minutes. Tesla electric cars are always going to win. It's stupid that a standard just car you buy at the shop, no fuckery, no tens of thousands of dollars spent hyping it up, can do 1.8 seconds, 100 kilometers an hour or some shit, or 1.2 seconds in ludicrous mode. But after that, they're fucked. And they ain't got legs either. They got no top end speed. So you get like probably 150, 160 k's, you're just going to go flying past them. They don't do so well in the top end. They start sort of slowing down and winding out. But down low, they go, go, go. I think they got like a range of 320 kilometers. They say 380, but about 320. I think people who tested it. Tesla. Yeah, that's the sucky part, Baker. When you pull up to the servo, you might as well be stopping for the night. In a quarter mile. then they only have good top end. Seen the electric drag cars that they're playing with, electric rail cars, and electric funny cars. Basically, you get like I think it was 2 runs and the battery was flat. You like 30 seconds, and I would assume they take a battery pack out and put one in. They can have more races, but wait till these things get out there. See what they do. Can't remember what they like petrol like hydrocarbon vehicles. I think it's like 4.1 seconds or something like that. Maybe for the quarter. These things these other things aren't Teslas. They're just people who are drag racers and they're just trial and electric. They're not gonna make road vehicles with them. Race and drag mode. Even I was driving a Mustang, I think last year before. That thing had fucking race mode, had all it had stupid shit in it. It was like a computer game, so it made me do stupid shit in that car. I knew better being older, but I'm pressing buttons and it's like it's asking me to do shit. Like if you've got it there in the car, why the wouldn't I do it? You're gonna tell me how good I am and shit. Yeah, yeah, Jeff. I'm on it now. Look, this thing was alright. What I liked about it, uh, AA was the handling of it. It was pretty zippy. But I've got old cars like 1977 and 78. And they'd smash the fuck out of that thing. But the handling on that thing, Jesus. Like, all my cars, like I drive them like that, but there's no way in hell they handle that good. Going around roundabouts and shit at crazy speeds, and it would just hold there, right? And if it did break, it would move like your back end would move like 4 inches. You and you'd recover it like you wouldn't even have to recover it, just like it'd just grab again and go. Yeah. My cars, you'd put your put into it, and you'll probably be sitting there for a little bit. I've got HZ and HX. I used to have a few more, but sometimes you all let things go. Yeah, you gotta know how to drive my car. Or the amount of people, like anytime my car, like, well, when I'm driving that as a normal car that's off the road at the moment. When I was driving that thing around, if anyone needed it moved or anything, no one could, like, they could all start it. It's auto, right? As soon as they put it in drive or reverse or whatever to move, they car would just stop on them. And then now I had mates who thought they could drive it as well. They were, hot cars and that, throwing the keys and just to do it. And after about the 15th time that he couldn't get it going, I said, "Nah, man, I'm driving." I jump in, boom, troop, go. It's almost like an anti-theft device. Only I can drive my car. Got stall in it. Yeah, I got at least 285 on the back. At least 285. Got the 3.08 diff ratio. Just not better than 2.78 that I was driving around in it for ages. But yeah, the 2.78 it would bob down a bit. But if you know how to work the stall properly, it'll be alright. Once you get it MRPMs up, just go. It jumps a bit more with the 3.08 in it. Like it never used to like do like a quick mono. It'd like sink in the ass and rise up in the start rising up in the front. Now it just like jump. Showing some tunnel rams and carbies and shit that I had on a bench in my shed on a live I was on. Turbo, giant turbo, 2,000 horsepower NOS kit. Got parts everywhere and ideas. We'll see what happens. Alrighty, lads. Might make a move. Long on. Die like a champion.